Swayze millions. I ain't never leave. 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 I enter back in the game. This music never left me because I never forgot music. I knew where I started. I'm just beginning at my peak. We sat roll-ups, red carpets on E. I turned into Lamborghinis and speed off on E. Like I can race off these girls so bad. But you can't put me in the studio if I don't think your music's successful and trash. I work like full motion. What do they got better than me? I ain't never leave. I just need time to myself. And I just need time to think because I'm really him. And I'm really me.
I'm the realest in it.
Yeah,
you know,
I ain't leave bars cracking up the studio. Yeah. I hit bars like I'm losing those beats. I crash out the whips and I be sweating like whips into Dorito chips. I dip cool ranch inside my bacon cheese dip. I need somebody to dip me into a hanger because that's where me and you are at peace. I done dealt with beef. My music is being heard on them streets. My songs be live streams on all platforms and all the streets. Look, I'm a big deal. I plan to make a living off this music stuff.
I make a living
when I get older so that I can reach my first, but I stay rich. I will be a multi-millionaire when I get old.
Multi-millionaire.
Because I will be signing all cash.
Multi-millionaire.
That's my life. I surrounded myself around
lifestyle.
Because I know they gon' steal on some folks who might run up on some get killed. I don't do no more talking unless we settle our issues and get into the bag and get setting up our deals. Alright, boss, we agree to the terms. If he's so hard-headed, he doesn't wanna listen. Just tell him, boss, kick him to the curb. He doesn't deserve to be in the music industry. I am a part of the Illuminati. This is real tough to me because no one is selling that motion. Nobody selling motion. All I smoke is pills and potions. I don't do none of them stunts, but I roll papers and smoke blunts for some days. Swayze millions. All his life always had good grades. I can attest to all the people at my schools. They were never passing all their grades. They had bad grades. They was always failing minimum wage. I had skills and strengths and weaknesses that people wish they had, but they couldn't never even be phased. Bro, I'm proud that I got Superman power. I got Superman power. I fly in the sky. I fly with my little eyes. I'm stay lit because before work, because I know all my bank accounts are secure, and that's just how I know I stay rich. Maybe halfway because I'm building up my rust. If we got leaves outside, go ahead, get to digging because I need you to be digging and scrub.
Digging and scrub.
Yeah. I ain't never leave, and I ain't never back. Yeah. I ain't never leave, yo, I ain't never leave. I ain't back in the game. This music never left me because I never forget music. I knew where I started. I'm just beginning at my peak. We set rollouts, red carpets on E. I turn to Lamborghinis and speed off on E. Like I can race off these girls so bad, but you can't put me in the studio if I don't think your music's successful and trash. I work like full motion. What do they got better than me? I ain't never leave. I just needed time to myself, and I just needed time to think because I'm really him and I'm really me. I ain't Swayze millions on the beat though, yo. I ain't Swayze millions, yeah. I ain't Swayze millions. I ain't never leave. 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 It's Swayze millions on the beat. I ain't never leave. I ain't never leave. Yeah, but you thought you was gonna see me leave. What y'all thought, yo? What y'all thought I was gonna leave? I ain't never leave. 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 It's Swayze millions. I ain't never leave. I ain't never leave. I ain't never leave. Yeah. What y'all thought, yeah? I ain't never leave. Swayze millions on the back. I ain't never leave. I ain't never leave, yo.